There's some dirty little secrets about Shopify you should know before you buy, including why you don't need Shopify and how you can start an online store for free. And there's 3 reasons you don't need Shopify. The first is I'll talk about a free alternative to Shopify. The second one, this is a secret I want to tell you. Gurus, all the people on YouTube, all the people on Instagram are biased. And there's a reason that they're trying to get you to buy Shopify. And finally, the third one is it's actually really hard. Most people are going to talk about, how amazing it is and show you their Lamborghini and all this junk. But the truth is far from that, and I want to dive into that a little bit. So let's talk first about a free alternative. And some of you might already know about this, and it's WooCommerce. So if you don't already know about this, or maybe even if you do, let me explain some of the benefits of why WooCommerce might be better than Shopify for some people. Now, all this being said, I like Shopify and I use Shopify sometimes, and I use WooCommerce and I recommend WooCommerce sometimes. So if you are tight on cash, don't go with Shopify. Like if you're really struggling to make ends meet and you really want to try to start an online store to pull yourself out of that situation, WooCommerce is probably the better suggestion for you. And the benefit of WooCommerce is you can pretty much start it for free. Kind of. Basically the way it works is you need to create a WordPress website, and then WooCommerce is a free plugin for WordPress. Now, to have a WordPress website, to have a WooCommerce site, you need to pay a small amount for hosting, and it's a few bucks. You pay a few bucks a month. I do have some WooCommerce websites, and I personally use SiteGround. I'll put a link down below to SiteGround, and I do have the hookup with SiteGround. If you want to check out the price, you can check it down below. But again, even though WooCommerce is technically free, you still have to pay for hosting. So if you're looking for a 100% free alternative, there are some options that I'll share with you. But all these different options do have some pretty major downsides. One of the first options is, why do you need your own website? Why don't you sell on Amazon? Now, I personally sell on Amazon, and I make more money selling on Amazon than I do off of my own Shopify site. The beautiful thing about Amazon is usually you only pay a percentage fee of what you sell. Now, this depends. If you want to use Fulfilled by Amazon, then you might have to pay a monthly fee just like you would on Shopify. But even still, there's more free options. Another option for you is, why not do a Kickstarter? Why not kickstart whatever your idea is, whatever your product is? So you do a Kickstarter, raise the money, validate your idea, and then you can use that money to go pay for your monthly Shopify or WooCommerce site. Now, even if you don't want to use either one of these, you could always use something like Etsy or eBay. So you don't necessarily need to have a Shopify store or a WooCommerce store, depending on what your business model is. But there are some advantages to having your own website. Personally, what I recommend and what I do is I launch my idea as a Kickstarter first, test the market, validate the idea. Then I launch my product on Amazon, and this is where I make most of the money. But then finally, I like to launch my product as a Shopify website, or if you want to do WooCommerce as well, that's another option. But at this point, you're already making money, so it's worth investing in your own digital real estate, your own website. Now, here's the second reason why you shouldn't buy Shopify necessarily. And it's because gurus, people like me, are biased. Now, what do I mean by this? A lot of people are selling Shopify specifically because, and only because, they get an affiliate commission. So the way it works for me and all these different people on Instagram and YouTube is, if you click on the links in our description or in our bio or whatever, and use that to sign up for Shopify, the guru gets a kickback. And the way it works is the person gets 2 months, your first 2 months that you pay to Shopify, they get that money back. And I'll be honest, what happens to a lot of gurus is they recommend Shopify specifically to try to get that affiliate commission, even if they think WooCommerce might be a better fit or some other platform. And I do have a video where I compare all the platforms. And even though I mostly recommend Shopify or WooCommerce, I think all the different platforms for different people may have potential, but I've tried out a lot of them. And like I said, I do think that Shopify is a great platform, and I do think it personally is the best one, but just keep that in mind as you're watching these videos. Part of the reason so many gurus are telling you how you can make such easy money on Shopify, part of the reason they're saying that is they're hoping that you use their link and sign up using their thing. But here's another secret. Pretty much all the different e-commerce platforms do have an affiliate program, and they'd make just as much money recommending something like BigCommerce or Volusion. But people like me, they recommend Shopify over that because I do think Shopify is a better platform. But just decide for yourself. Is Shopify right? Is WooCommerce right? Now, if you are gonna sign up for either Shopify or WooCommerce, one thing that I do that is different than the other gurus out there is if you use my links down below, as a thank you, I'll give you a free one-on-one consulting session. So not only do I have the best deal around as far as prices, I have the best deal because it comes with that free one-on-one consulting session. And this brings us to the third dirty little secret of Shopify. The third reason you might not want to buy Shopify, it's because it's not easy money. No matter what anybody tells you and shows off with their Lamborghini, how they made $1 million doing drop shipping or whatever any of that junk is, it's not easy money. Now, is it a way to make money online? 100%. But you're gonna have to do some work for it. There's gonna be some struggle. There's gonna be some pain that you might have to go through. You might get lucky. Some people, I've met some people that got lucky. They put up a website, usually not drop shipping stores. Don't do that. I have a video right here where I talk about why you shouldn't do drop shipping. You can make money with it, but I don't recommend it. But anyways, just know that there's gonna be some struggles. The way that I make most of my money is off of Amazon. Now, I don't recommend private labeling. Private labeling is kind of similar to drop shipping in the sense of it used to be really easy to make money off of it, but it's a lot harder to do now. There's a lot more competition, both with drop shipping and with private labeling. So what you should do instead, in my opinion, is create your own product. What I personally recommend is creating a product that you wish existed, something new, unique, something that you're passionate about. Amazon makes it so much easier than Shopify. Like, it's so much easier to make money, in my opinion, on Amazon than it is Shopify. Now, there's downsides to that, and I'll do a video where I compare Shopify versus Amazon. Downside is on Amazon, you don't own the customer, so I recommend doing both. I recommend personally having your own Amazon site, your own Amazon page, and also having your own Shopify or WooCommerce site. It's up to you depending on how serious you are. Now, I don't want you just to take my word for this. I have a video right here where I talk about my 1.5 year results. I've been selling on Amazon, my passion product, for 1.5 years. Check out this video. I share my complete income report. I share all the struggles, the ups and the downs, everything in step by step how to create your own passion product. So check out that video, like and comment and subscribe on this video, and I'll see you in the next video.